You know it was a good night if you wake up the next morning and can't put any weight on your left foot and you have no idea why. Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing better than me. It's actually coming back to me. We played adult kickball here at the Schoolie Swarm in the Ozarks, and I remember pulling something here, but I don't know what's going on with the bottom of my heel. I can't put any weight at all on the bottom of my heel, and those two injuries are creating quite an awkward limp. I feel old. Yeah. My own generator decided it don't want to run no more. Got plenty of fuel. I checked the oil. The oil level is fine. It'll start up for a little bit, but it shuts off. And guess what code I get? The Onan code 36. Shut off for no reason. Well, thanks, Onan. You've been following this channel, this generator, Onan in particular. Frustrating. Yeah, so we have one more potluck dinner tonight, and then tomorrow morning we all gotta roll out of here and get back on the road. And I gotta decide what I'm gonna do and where I'm gonna go from here. But yeah, let's enjoy this last day. I think we'll get in the smart car and go try to find somewhere peaceful to chill. Ouch. Yeah, we'll go for a little drive and I'll try to chase this little river spot here. You know, the last couple days have been a little stress for me on a personal note. Some of you guys just call it trolling, but I'm dealing with some very, very, very serious things going on in my life behind the scenes. And again, most of the world, except for Patreon, just thinks that YouTube's fake and everything's rainbows and pancakes all the time, so we'll go with that. But just so you know, yeah. And you know, this weekend, or I should say this whole week, event-long thing, you know, I thought I was going to be relaxing a lot more. It turns out I've just been with the party crowd this whole time, which is fine. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can even just stay in your rig for the whole 8 days if you want. But I've been partying. In fact, last night I brought out my PS2 Guitar Hero system with all the games and 4 guitars, and we jammed out instead of watching a movie on the big screen last night. And that was a lot of fun too. It brought in a whole new crowd to the party spot. So this being the last night here, also I'll mention Robert and I looked at another bus yesterday. My first diesel pusher bus that I've looked at, and it was completely rusted out. I didn't think there'd be that much rust here in Missouri, but they do get a lot of snow and the buses travel in the winter. So anyway, it was another bus that I simply just walked away from. All right, the river is right off to our, is this it? Yeah, river's right off to our right. This is, what's this called? Odin Woods Access. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at the bottom of my foot to find out what's going on with the heel, because my leg's feeling better, but I'm still limping because of the heel. Well, we are definitely going straight downhill. I don't know if you can tell, but this is really neat being back in the woods. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I'm back in Washington State right now. Very green here in the woods. Oh man. By the way, though, I did order a new tune-up kit for my Onan generator on Miranda. So I've got, I know I just did all this in Vanna White, but got a new carb, a new fuel pump, a fuel filter, air filter, oil filter. So I'm going to be doing a complete tune-up here in a couple days when I get all those parts. Because Miranda is still running amazingly, just the other things. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy cow. Look at the rock wall right there. Wow. That water is really clear too. I wonder what the heck caused this. It's really cold to the touch. Is this just like years and years of the river carving along the way? That's crazy. Just listen. It's probably the quietest I've heard anything in 7 days. Yeah, tomorrow's day 8 of Schoolie Swarm in the Ozarks. So, and the other thing is, so how's my boondocking going for one person in there? Well, my water tank is just below half a tank. So, and my gray and black tanks are still okay. So I think we did really good. There was a couple times I had to go out and get supplies, barley pops. And it was really expensive here on these back roads. There's a Dollar General like 11 miles away that sells a 12-pack of beer for $14. Yeah, ouch. And you guys are not going to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing in my next video, but again, everything's just kind of floating. Nothing is set in stone anymore. And yeah, I'm definitely making this up as I go with no official plans or anything. So I'll let you know when I know more. But it's going to take me the greater part of the entire day today just to put everything back in Miranda, because I just ripped it out real fast. Now I got to organize and pack everything up, both on the outside, exterior stuff, and the inside organizing. So I'm going to go back and see those kitties and start packing her in. Hey everybody, good afternoon. I've left the Schoolie Swarm, and this is a place I figured I'd at least stop at. As you guys know, I'm still looking for that schoolie to build my own RV eventually, but I found these guys online here in Missouri, Coachmen Bus Sales. Because, you know, it looks like they have a few to look at. What do you think? Yeah, there's quite a few buses here to look at, but because of the big bad virus going on, their Google information is all wrong. They're closed. It's Saturday, they're closed. They're by appointment only. Their office is a mile away. But it did say that we could come look at the buses, so what am I looking for? I don't think I'm looking exclusively for Bluebird chassis anymore, although I am looking for a Cummins and Allison combination. But look at this right here, guys. This is a Thomas-built bus, and this one is front engine, but look at that honkin' storage bay. If you're doing an RV conversion, you really, really want this. It's a little heavy, but yeah, a bunch of storage underneath already there. Of course, you could add it. I've seen people cut out slots here and then repaint the whole bus and everything, but I mean, I'm gonna take some pictures here, and I'm gonna call them remotely. Oh wait, look at this Thomas bus. Here's another one. All right, and it's got a huge compartment door. I don't see any rear diesel pushers right now. That would be ideal, as I've talked to a lot of people at the Swarm, and they said that, you know, this front engine bay gets really, really warm, and nearly any bus for sale here in Missouri does not have cab AC or any other kind of AC, which is also why I don't know if the Missouri is the right place to look, but I would love to secure the bus. I would like to have it. I have a place to park it. It's gonna take quite some time. I think I joked about a 2-month give me a break, Eric, 3 years. In fact, if you only come back to Missouri 2 or 3 times a year, maybe 5 or 6 years to build an RV, but that's a nice one. So I'll get back to you when we get back to the shop here, guys. All right, everybody, a few days have passed. 2 days real time for me have passed, and it has been a crazy roller coaster, but I'm back here at my shop taking care of some business, and I do have some updates to share with you. First, let's go have a seat, have a little chat. All right, first, let's talk about what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I went to Coachmen Bus Sales, talked with them. Really, really friendly staff there. They have a ton of buses. However, it's kind of a lot the opposite of the first 2 buses I looked at. These buses are all between $1,500 and I think the most was like a $3,500 bus. That one that I was actually interested in, the Thomas, $3,500 bus. Now, that bus wouldn't start. They brought out a battery charger. Still wouldn't fire up. It just turns and turns and turns and cranks and won't turn over. The other buses have all sorts of other problems. Rust, missing windows that don't roll up, missing the dog cover thing that goes on the bus, but they said they could just steal one from another bus. And after spending about a half an hour walking around the lot and talking with these guys, not even able to get one bus running out of, I don't know, what, 40 buses, finally just said, you know what? I don't think this is working for me. I'm going to try something else, but thanks for your time. And I had to walk away from that one. I finally hit a point. I've been talking about getting a bus for quite some time. It's one of those things that I am not going to rush into. I'm not the guy. And I started feeling like I was getting a little desperate there. It's like, I'm just going to take the next bus that runs. Really, guys? I mean, that's how crazy it was. I am leaving the shop in my very next video, though. Okay? Yeah. So that means I've still got a night or two here to play at my shop, of course. How you doing, big guy? Yeah. Where's your sister? Where's your sister? She says, man, clean up this mess, Dad. I need more room to play. I'm gonna go hide now, see? Bye, Dad. Actually, she doesn't like the light on the camera. It's okay. Is it too bright? Here, I'll turn it off, Tara. There you go. Is that better? You wanna come out for some love-ins now? No, I'm still mad at you, Dad. All right. It seems weird to me that I didn't get any kind of a actual break at the schoolie swarm, but that's by choice. I partied hard. I got a bunch of work I still got to do here at the shop, including cleaning up Vanna White, so we'll check in with the next video, get out of there, get back out of Illinois once and for all. So I'll check in a few days, guys. Bye-bye.